Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube. How are you today? It is fantastic to see all of you lovely folks this morning. Welcome to the best hour of my day. It is awesome to see you. Good morning, Wood Pigeon. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I do have a whole bunch on my note card here for this awesome freaking broadcast. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh my goodness. It is pretty freaking warm out here today. I just want to say, guys, it is only about 85 degrees, and it is what it is. The weird thing about the 85 degreesness is that it's about, I would say, 80% humidity right now. So it is really, really, really quite warm today. So we're going to do a little bit of a walk and talk today. I have all kinds of subjects that I'd love to touch on, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. I'm at Cedar Beach in Allentown. This is a really cool location. There is a rose garden on the far end that we may reach at some point during this walk and talk today. We will see. Gilbert Rod, good morning. How are you today? It is fantastic to see you. I am already sweating and I'm just sitting here, unfortunately. It is what it is. Oh, but I do have some Michael on the stream this morning, so you know how that works. We're gonna try to stay as cool as we possibly can because today is a very, very warm day. Very warm. Lots and lots and lots of humidity. What's up, Wood Pigeon? There's a celebrity of the, where's the celebrity of the day? You're looking for Piney. He's in the car. He's right over here. He's right in the parking lot over there, trying to stay in the shade because you know how Piney rolls. He doesn't like to be overheated. Pam, hello, hello. How are you today? It is fantastic to see you this morning, Pam. I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're going to get out there and do some fishing today. That would be just awesome. Poor Piney. The theater and gaming mechanic. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to you. It is wonderful to see you today. Oh, it is so hot out here. I cannot even tell you. So I've got lots and lots and lots of cool stuff to talk about today. I'm pretty excited about it. I am pretty doggone excited about it. Wood Pigeon cool. Oh, hello, Pam. Hello. Oh, as always, smash that thumbs button up. Of course, let's smack that thing around like we just don't care. We can abuse that thumbs button as much as you would like. I'm sure that at some point during this broadcast, we will figure out some worthy cause to donate those thumbs up to. And that is always what I'm all about, for sure. Oh, man. So I hope you guys are all having a fantastic morning. I know I am. I am super pumped about today. My vlog that dropped this morning was one of my favorites that I've ever done. And Joran, good morning. Hello, how are you today? It is wonderful to see you. If you triple click the thumbs up button, something magical happens. Maybe unicorns and stuff. That would be awesome. If we click it 3 times, there might be unicorns that appear behind me. You just never know. You just never know. We never know what could happen on here. We never know. All right, Reagan, hello, good morning, good morning. Mishaps, not fun. Not fun, Reagan. It is wonderful to see you. It has been a minute. I hope you are doing well. I've been so busy, I haven't had a whole heck of a lot of time to communicate with you lately, but I do appreciate you coming by. I really do. This time around, Travel Law, good morning. Good morning, Daniel. How are you today? I am at Cedar Beach in Allentown. I have a massive list of things uploaded last night. Gilbert, are you my real friend? Oh. Yes, I did see that you uploaded last night. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but it's on the list. My Aunt Joan is in the house. Good morning, Aunt Joan. How are you today? It is awesome to see you. Crypt 6, good morning. How are you? Oh, wow, this is fantastic. Good morning, Crypt 6. It is wonderful to see you today. Hey, we have a very special moderator in the house today. His name is Wood Pigeon. And he is 5 subscribers away from 500. So if you do not know Wood Pigeon, it's really important to go over there to his website, to his YouTube page, and give him some virtual hugs, because his YouTube page is pretty freaking awesome, I gotta say. You want to drop that link, Wood Pigeon? I guess you don't really have to. People know how to check out your site by now. People know how to check it out. I know you do. I know you do, Reagan. So we've got a really cool park over here. What? Floral Jungle, hello, hello. Wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you. You can see we've got a cool little park over here. I might go through it. Sometimes when old guys are walking through parks with little kids and holding cameras, people get a little bit nervous. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't want to be that weirdo, you know what I mean? I am a weirdo. I'm just not that weirdo. Well, thank you, Floral Jungle. Trust me, sometimes I gotta work just a little bit to find all these areas. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So you can see the park right behind me over here. And on this side we have some basketball courts. We have 194. You need 6 more supporters to reach 600. Jorn is close to 600. Wood Pigeon is 5 away from 500. Man, this could be a big day. You never know. If we could tweet out this stream and everyone brings their awesome supporters into this stream, you just never know what could happen. The whole world could tilt off its axis and spin into space if we really, really smash those thumbs up, and we could probably just throw all our weight on one side of the planet and it could just spin completely out of control. Could be really awesome. Drive a white van around. Drive a white van around for a living, Michael. Yeah, this time around, I get exactly what you mean. I get exactly what you mean. So if you pull up in an area that has a park right next to the white van, people are probably looking at you like, you know, like that guy. I get those that guy looks all the time, so I'm kind of used to it. Everyone was making comments about my walkabout yesterday because apparently I got some looks that I'm always completely oblivious to. It happens. It happens. I do have a massive amount of very interesting notes of things I want to talk about today. Heart of Comedy, hello. It is fantastic to see you, my friend. It is really fantastic to see you. The J-Man Show was telling me all about what you're doing with your live show and how you're revamping it, and I'm pretty excited about it. If you guys haven't checked out Heart of Comedy's live show, it's called Clickbait, and it's still kind of a work in progress, but I think he's really coming on. He's, you know, when you first start out doing live shows, it ain't easy. Live showing ain't easy, yo. So you gotta really get used to the process and all that stuff. Panic D videos, awesome. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? If I had to give you one piece of advice, Heart of Comedy, Inspired John. Hello, hello, hello. If I had to give you one piece of advice, and of course this is just my opinion, other people might disagree with this, but personally, when I do a live broadcast where I have multiple people on, I like to either have them in the same room with me, which of course is impossible when you're doing it over the internet, or I like to use something like OBS so that I can split them up on the screen so the screen isn't jumping back and forth like what you're gonna get with something like Google Hangouts. I think it makes it a lot easier for the viewer to hold their attention on the person that's talking when the screen's not constantly changing people because somebody coughed or whatever. It gets a little disconcerting. So that would be my only word of advice about Google Hangouts. Also, that is what I'm working on. Awesome, Heart of Comedy. Hey, if you need help setting up OBS or anything like that, you know, just hit me up. Oh, it's Adam Outdoors in the house. Good morning, Adam. How are you doing? And we've got Inspired John in the house this morning. Who else? Who else? Pam's Great Outdoors, Crip 6, Reagan, 760 Bass Fishing. Good morning, good morning. Just out and about. Just out and about. Hello, how are you? Hey, I have not seen 760 bass fishing, or maybe I have, I don't know. But make sure you give them a warm welcome as they pop in the room. We have a couple of milestones that I want to talk about today. A couple of really important milestones. First of all, Wood Pigeon, the most amazing moderator on planet Earth, is 5 away from 500 subscribers. If there's anything that we can do to help him out, I would really appreciate it. Pop over to his channel, it's quite good. Wood Pigeon is quite a personality. Good morning, Pusa Studios. How are you today? He's quite an entertaining character. So pop over to Wood Pigeon. Let's help him get to that 500 subscribers. He's been working at that for quite some time. Joran is 6 away from 600, which is pretty awesome. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something right now, bass fishing. It's really, really steamy hot here, and I got glitter on me for some reason. This pen that I have has like a glittery substance on it, so when I hold it in my hand and then touch my face, I get glittery. It's like I'm going to a rave or something. But it's only like 85 degrees, I think, when I was driving over here, but it is mega humid. So what I'm gonna try to do, and I'm gonna show you right now where I'm at, I'm kind of in a conundrum. Now, I know that the lake is over here, and there's a rose garden down that way, and I am going to do the very best I can to, as they would say, tiptoe through the tulips of the shade over here in the grassy area. We're gonna see what happens, because as you guys may have noticed yesterday, I'm a sweater. I sweat a lot. It's just what I do. I know a lot of people were exceptionally concerned about my personal condition yesterday. Yeah, I'm fine. It's all good. I just sweat. That's what I do. That's what I've always done. I got to admit, it's probably not the most attractive thing to do on camera, but there is literally nothing that I could ever do about it. So I apologize to everyone who has to turn it off and, pour eye bleach in and all that kind of stuff. I do sweat. Today's vlog that I dropped this morning was quite a sweaty vlog, as you might have noticed. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to get it out of your system. So we've got some awesome milestones in here that I want to talk about. Adam Outdoors is in the house right this very moment and hit an absolutely amazing milestone very recently. Everybody, please do me a big favor and congratulate Adam Outdoors on hitting 1,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? 1,000 subscribers. It surprisingly doesn't smell. Well, I'm not sure how far I'd go on that statement, Panic D, but I appreciate the sentiment. Jelly Duck, good morning! Would you like to be in a, would you like to be in a documentary? We'll be interviewed. I would certainly be more than happy, Heart of Comedy. More than happy, my friend. More than happy to be involved in anything that you have going on. As long as we keep it clean, my friend. I really don't want to associate with channels that are going to use foul language and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure you understand. I don't mind channels that do so. I don't have a problem with it at all. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure I keep my content clean. So that's where I'm at with that. We've got Farmal Fanatic. Good morning. So I don't have Jelly Duck. Hello from Kuwait. Hello from Kuwait. Like, I don't have any problems with channels that use foul language. That's perfectly fine with me. But I've got to always watch my association, because I do try to keep this channel clean. Beauty and the Berg, hello. And I saw Lazy Brook Farm in the house. Man, you guys are amazing. Make sure to smash those thumbs up, smack those things around. They are totally free. And if we get enough of them, we might actually put too much weight on this side of the earth and spin the earth off its axis and just fly off into space. You just never know. There are some other awesome achievements that happened just within the last day or so in this very community that I want to talk about. Will's World Media, an amazing friend of the show, he hit 200 subscribers. Will's World Media. So if he pops in here, I want to make sure everybody gives him a massive and exciting welcome. He's a fantastic content creator. My wife literally cannot stop talking about Will's World Media, and he has had a meteoric rise to 200 subscribers. It's just fantastic. I'm so excited for him, for them actually. It's It's a couple of guys that do just a great show. And then this one's awesome. Parked America. Parked America has recently reached the 100 subscriber mark, guys. You guys went all out, checked out Parked America's channel, and really hooked them up. And I'm so proud and thrilled and excited that you guys go all out for the folks that pop in here and support these guys. Backpacking with Jason. Hello, hello, hello. It is so awesome. Look at this room. It's going crazy today. Susan's creative. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But Adam Outdoors hit 1K. I mean, that's a heck of an achievement. That's amazing. So congratulations, Adam Outdoors. It is so well earned. Joyce Stewart, hello, hello. Hello, how are you on this absolutely fantastic and fine, really, really hot summer morning? We've got Beauty in the Berg in the house. I don't know if I mentioned you, but it is so wonderful to see you here this morning. Thank you for coming by. That's awesome, Michael. We all appreciate the plug so much. You are doing an amazing job as well. You'll be above and beyond before you know it. But just keep up. Adam Outdoors, thank you so much. Can you check my last message? I can try. I can try to check your last message, Heart of Comedy, but it only lets me scroll back just so far. Let's see if we can find it. I will be in contact with you in a few months, and the documentary is for all ages, Michael, so don't worry. Absolutely fantastic, Heart of Comedy. I am looking forward to it. You guys know me. You saw my vlog from yesterday. I'm all about the collaboration. I think meeting people on YouTube is one of my favorite things ever. I love to do it, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. So if you guys are interested in collaborating with me, and you don't mind doing a little bit of travel, I certainly don't mind doing a little bit of travel. I can go hook you up and we can meet. Hey, there is Kentucky. Hello, good morning. And there's the man of the hour, Will's World Media. I just finished talking about Will's World Media a moment ago. He recently hit the 200 subscriber mark. It's just amazing. It's so awesome. It's like, man, it was like the speed of light, Will's. And you know what? For good reason. My wife literally talked about Will's World Media to me again last night for about 15 minutes. She went on to watch a different video and she got caught up on Will's World Media's trailer and she was telling me all about it. Guys, if you haven't checked out Will's World Media, do yourself a big favor. Do yourself a huge favor. I'm relatively certain that my wife is probably the biggest fanboy of Will's World Media on the planet. Inspired John, hello. I don't know if I said hi to you. I am trying to pick my way through the shady spots, but as you can see, I'm already working up somewhat of a little bit of a sweat. So I'm gonna see if I can have a seat over here somewhere on one of these rocks in the shade. And I got some other things that I want to talk about. I'm pretty excited about. Oh, man. Oh, this is awesome. So many cool people in the room today. Hey, I want to mention again, Wood Pigeon is 5 away from that 500 subscriber mark. It's a big milestone. So if you have a moment and you have not checked out Wood Pigeon's channel yet, do yourself a favor. He's quite a character. He's a really good guy. So check it out. Okay, so let's see here. Woo. All right, so the B-roll SmackDown entry deadline for the semifinalists is on Wednesday. I just want to remind everybody, because if you have not finished your submission and submitted, let's get them in as early as we can. It cuts down on the amount of, shall we say, discomfort that my editing schedule has to have. So if you could get yours in, I would really appreciate it. So I'm talking to you, Caleb, and Seth, and Out of Body, and Lazy Brook Farm. If you guys could get those entries in as soon as possible, I would really appreciate it. And what else I got on here? Oh, this is a good one. Yankee released a video yesterday, and he is going to do something very similar to the B-roll SmackDown. It's called the Time-Lapse Challenge. And you're going to be able to submit your time-lapse video of up to 30 seconds with music that is not copyrighted, and you're going to be able to submit that to him, and he will and it's going to be a contest. He hasn't announced how the voting is going to go or if there's going to be voting at all, but apparently there's going to be 3 prizes, and he's going to take as many entries as he can get. So you want to check out Yankee's channel for the time lapse challenge. I think you guys are really going to love it, and I think I saw Bree Lynn in the house. Hello, Bree Lynn. Good morning. How are you today? It is fantastic to see you. Susan's Creative is also in the house. I hope you are rested and refreshed after your weekend. I know I am. Oh my goodness, Martha's in the house. That is my cousin Martha M. Sundin. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. How are you today? It is absolutely fantastic to see you. I've had 2 amazing family members stop by today. I believe, Martha, that my aunt Joan might still be in the house. So that's pretty awesome. It's pretty rare that family members stop by. My mom has still yet to stop by. So if you guys have a moment and you can hit those thumbs up, we are trying to get as many thumbs up as we can today to see if the extra weight of all those thumbs up will tilt the Earth off its axis and send us careening into space. So the only way to know for sure is to put as many of those thumbs up in the thumbs up category as we possibly can. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's just for science, guys. We're just testing this for science. You're watching with your daughter Ellie? Well, that's awesome, Martha. I thank you so much for coming by. I don't get on Facebook as much as I should, and that's where all of my other family members generally communicate. So it is such a wonderful thing to have folks stop by. There is the man of the hour, Yankee's Outdoor Adventure. Yankee, I just finished telling everyone about your amazing time-lapse challenge, and I'm so excited about it. I finally get to compete in something. Obviously, I don't compete in the B-roll Smackdown because I don't want there to be any possibility that people might think I am improprietous. But I'm really excited to get the chance to compete in the time-lapse challenge. I think it's going to be just awesome. So as some of you guys may have seen this morning, I did a vlog video on all right, well, you know what, let me talk about some changes on my channel first before I get into my morning vlog. So I went out and I set to private all of my old live broadcasts. And if you guys don't know why, oh, Emmy Boo's in the house, hello, hello. Yes, we did get the plane. We're going for the trifecta today, Wood Pigeon, but I think we're pretty far away from train tracks, so it might not happen. It might not happen. There is always a chance you could get a helicopter, though. We are in Allentown, so anything is possible there. I did pull all of my live content off of my channel and set it to private, except for yesterday's best hour, which will go private not very long after this show. And here's the plan, guys. I am going to have my best hour show, which will be up on my site for 24 hours after its broadcast. And then after that, it will go private. And here's why. My vlogs have not been getting very much attention because I think my channel is so weighted down with all of the 1-hour live broadcasts that it's really difficult for people to find the vlog. So I'm trying to clean it up and make sure that everybody has the opportunity to see the vlogs, because here's the simple fact, guys. It takes me about 2 hours to prepare for a live show, about an hour for making notes and thinking about things I want to talk about, and then of course the hour that I go live. It takes me sometimes 14 to 15 hours to work on some of the vlogs that I do, and they're not getting seen because I have so much 1-hour content on my site that people kind of just can't find them. So I eliminated that problem by removing every live show except for any of the up-and-coming tubers that I have or anything that features a guest or anything like that. So it'll make it a lot easier for you guys to find my vlogs. Now eventually all my old live content will be available for your viewing pleasure as a Patreon or something. I haven't decided how I'm going there. But if you really, really miss a specific episode of a live broadcast and you really want to see it, I'm sure we can work something out, guys. I didn't take it down because I want to make money off it. I took it down because I think it's going to be able to feature my vlogs a lot better. So that's the reasoning. If you guys were looking for old vlogs, that's why. Usually if you guys were looking for old live shows, that's why they're not there anymore. And usually the views on those things peter out after 24 hours anyways. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to leave them up because people will go in there and watch for like 30 seconds and then it just throws off the watch time on them anyways. So it just kind of made sense to remove them off the site if somebody has a different suggestion, I'm always open to it. But that's why those live broadcasts are gone. So I wanted to talk about the vlog that I dropped today. Can anyone use Office 365 in conjunction with Out of Body? Good morning, good morning. How are you today? In conjunction with YouTube? I have not. I'm actually in the sun again. I'm gonna be sweating so badly. But I wanted to talk about my my vlog that I dropped today. Now you saw the video and I talked about I guess maybe even you'd call it a semi-panic attack that I had yesterday after the best hour of my day. It was kind of a very strange occurrence for me. I am not generally a person who gets particularly uptight about anything. Michael, I have a suggestion that always leave your videos up. When you remove them, you lose watch time. And when you're monetized, even... Well, I understand that, Yankee, but the course on my site is about the vlogs, and I spend way too much time on those vlogs to have them lost in the live broadcast that I do every day. I don't know. We're going to see how it works. I get maybe one view on a live broadcast that's old every week. It just doesn't make any sense to have them cluttering up my entire feed and having people not find the vlogs. So, loved your message. Loved your message this AM before I got to work. Well, thank you, just out and about. So I actually had some kind of mini weird panic attack. And of course I'm messaging people and they don't even know what I'm talking about because I don't know. When I get that worked up, I don't make any sense, especially when I'm chatting in emails or any kind of text messaging. And you know how this happens. I'm sure that I'm not the only one that's ever had this happen. You get this massive flood of self-doubt and everything else that just floods over you like a wave. And all these negative thoughts pour into your head, and all you can think about is, all of the things that are gonna go wrong, or could go wrong, or would go wrong, or should go wrong. And of course, the biggest one is I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. That is always the biggest one. That's the one that gets you. When you start thinking you're not good enough, you're gonna start to self-sabotage yourself. I mean, it's just the way it is. As soon as you start to believe or think that you're not good enough at whatever it is that you're doing, you're gonna find reasons why you need to quit. And I'm telling you, it was a weird day yesterday. So I did, let's see, adding cards from the first part of lives. Oh, that's awesome, Panic D, that's awesome. So as soon as you start to have those doubts, you're gonna quit. So here's what I did. Guys. And this never really happened. I guess that's not true. This has happened to me maybe twice before in my YouTube journey. But, I just got that picture back in my head about where I wanted to be. And I realized that my filmmaking skills have a very long way to go. There isn't any question. I'm not the best filmmaker. I'm working every day to get better. So, I don't know who's to say whether I'm good enough or not, but it's irrelevant because I certainly know I'm not going to get to where I want to be if I quit. That's never going to happen. So I just grabbed my camera and I went out and filmed, and hopefully it was entertaining. Now I got some great comments on it and I really appreciate it, guys, but I just want you to know I'm not quitting. I'm not going anywhere. This is never going to happen. I'm in this for the long haul, and it's not just for any other reason than the fact that I really, really, really love to do it. I really love to do this. It is it's what gets me up in the morning. It's why you always see this big smile on my face every morning. So let's see. But I wanted to talk about it because you know what? This sort of thing is different for everybody. Everybody has different YouTube goals. I am a guy who works basically on YouTube. This is my job. This is what I do. I make films and I post them up for a YouTube audience. So that might put a little more pressure on me than what other people are normally used to dealing with. I don't know. But there are plenty, there's nothing wrong. And this is something that can happen to anyone who is a part of the YouTube community. You could be a hobbyist YouTuber. I've seen plenty of hobbyist YouTubers that think they're not good enough or peter out, or they get burned out. This happens, guys. This happens. So just remember, especially I don't know. You guys can always message me and say, you know what, I'm having a rough moment, and I'll pump you up. I will get you going. I'll get you back on the right track. Just don't do it every day. But seriously, guys, lean on your support system. There were some things that folks like Em and the Gang and Yankee talked about yesterday morning when I was going through a rough patch. And you know, by the time I got home and I finished talking to a couple of other folks, I realized I was just being a moron, and I grabbed my camera and went out to film. So it's sometimes that easy. The beauty of it is when you have that picture in your head, these sort of things don't last terribly long. They really don't. So just work through it, guys. Just work harder. The harder you work, the less you have time and energy in your brain to think about all the bad things that could happen or what could go wrong. And that's probably a good thing. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. This is really nice. I like the skateboard shot when you hit the bump. Oh, I have some skateboarding discussion to talk about because I got a great comment from Out of Body that I wanted to mention this morning. Burnwood Bushcraft, good morning. Hello. Hello. Hey, I just want to mention again, Wood Pigeon Outdoors is 5 away from 500 subscribers. So if you haven't checked out Wood Pigeon's channel, please take a moment and do so. I would love to see him hit that benchmark. I know how it works when you're trying to get to that 500 mark. From 495 or 490 to 500, it seems like an eternity. And then as soon as he hits it, he's just going to jump up and he's going to be approaching 600 in no time. So if we can help him out to reach that 500 mark, that would be just awesome. Let's see. Okay, so I got a really funny comment from Out of Body about my skateboarding. And yes, you are absolutely right. I am not a very good skateboarder. There was a time, my friends, and back in my day, when I might have been considered young, that I was a pretty decent skateboarder. But those days are long since past. But every once in a while, it's good exercise. It helps me to get some energy out of my system. I like to have fun with it. And nothing makes for a more entertaining vlog than to see an old guy try to ride a skateboard and fall over and do all that kind of stuff. So I had a lot of fun with it. But I don't know if a lot of you guys know, back in my day, back in my day, Sonny. Let me take my teeth out just a second. But when I was growing up as a kid, all my friends were skateboarders, and we pretty much skateboarded every day. And it wasn't like it was now. There was no YouTube where you could go see amazing skateboarders skate. It was not like, there wasn't the X Games where you could go and see exhibitions of these amazing skateboarders. What it was they had little skateboard shops all over the country. And what these professional skateboarders would do is they would load up mini ramps in their vehicles. And Emmy Boo, hello, it is awesome to see you today. They would load up these mini ramps in their vehicles, and they would travel the country, going from skate shop to skate shop, and doing these little exhibitions. Now, I don't know how much money these guys were making, and I certainly hope that they enjoyed what they were doing, but here's how it works. Hey, PSPR broke 600 subscribers last night. Congratulations. Congratulations. That is so fantastic, PSPR. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. That was amazing. Oh, that's awesome. It feels pretty good, doesn't it, PSPR? It feels pretty good to be in that 600 club, I gotta say. Set of bolted to a 2x4. That's basically how it was. Now, by the time that I started to really get into skateboarding, there were a lot of people that were there were a lot of people that were starting to try to get into the professional skateboarding gig, and there were a few magazines out there, and the magazines are what drove the sponsorships and you know, the new deck creation and the new truck creation but before YouTube, the way that these guys got known or got seen was that they would do basically YouTube videos. I mean, some of these are awesome. I have a whole collection of them somewhere. And of course they were on VHS, so I couldn't possibly watch them even if I wanted to anymore. BK42, hello! It is awesome to see you, my friend. It is awesome to see you. I need to email you later today. I have some stuff to talk about. So what happened was, they would go around to these expos, or not expos, because there was like 3 professional skaters, and I guess you could probably call them amateur professionals back in these days. They would come to the local skate shop with all their gear and set up these mini ramps, and they would do a little thing, which was generally awesome. And then, man, I can't get through here either way. All right, we'll just go this way. They would do a little expo, and then they would sell their videos. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen these videos, but you could pretty much see exactly what these videos were like just by going on YouTube and searching for skateboard videos, and you're gonna find thousands of them. And these guys are the ones that pioneered it. You know, 90% of these skateboarding videos was the guy trying to do a rail slide down a rail and getting his nuts smashed and things like that. And of course, that was great stuff, because the one that he got was just epic. So those guys basically toured the country, going from skate shop to skate shop, doing these little exposés and selling these videos. And then they would get sponsorships from the magazines, from all the different truck companies and all that sort of stuff. And so the expos would give them, you know, an opportunity to talk about their gear and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty cool. I don't even know that you have that much access to professional skateboarders today that we had when I was a kid. The local skate shop where I was, we had Tony Hawk and all kinds of other awesome skateboarders that would come through there on a relatively regular basis, and we'd get a chance to meet them, because let's face it, it was usually them and about 20 of us back in the day. So, but I thought it was so funny that Out of Body said my skateboarding needs work, because it does. It's horrible. It's horrible, but it does get my energy going, gets my energy out there. If you guys have not smacked that thumbs up around, it's totally free. And what we're trying to do with our awesome thumbs up today is, if we can get enough thumbs up, I'm thinking the weight of all those thumbs up might just tilt the earth off its axis and we can go careening into space. So it's just a little bit of a science project that we are doing today with our thumbs up. So please do me a big favor and donate those thumbs up to the cause. And it looks like Wood Pigeon get his 500. Congratulations, Wood Pigeon. Oh, that is so awesome. Congratulations, Wood Pigeon. That is fantastic. Colo Coacher. Colo Coacher, hello. It is wonderful to see you today. I bet you I missed other folks that came in the room because I'm just a bad host. Backpacking with Jason, hello. Oh my goodness, so many awesome people here today. Thank you guys so much for coming by. The show started small, but man, I've received the thumbs up package yesterday. Awesome. BK42, I am so excited that you got it. I heard it traveling across the ocean. Alejandro Perez, good morning. Well done, Wood. Oh man, Wood Pigeon, my friend. We're gonna go and have some cheers later on today. Maybe I'll have a beer with you virtually. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for you, my friend. I know it's been a little while that you've been struggling to hit that 500 mark. And I know for sure, because I've been there, that you were a tad bit frustrated with it. And I'm excited to be a part of you reaching it. And I know you're just gonna bounce right past that 500 mark, and it's gonna be like, man, I don't understand why I was worried. So I love you, Wood Pigeon, thank you. It's just so big that he hit it here too. That makes me feel so good, so good. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. For those of you who haven't actually gotten the chance to know Wood Pigeon, him and his wife, Jill, are just fantastic human beings. It's one of the folks that I cannot wait to collaborate with if I ever get a passport and I can go into the Canadian sphere. The only thing that I worry about in Canada is cold weather. Some people on this stream probably already know. I would much rather be sweaty like I am right now than in cold weather. It's just not my bag, baby. So I really want to go to Iceland someday. It looks so beautiful, but as I've mentioned before, I need a bunch of people that are going to carry around personal heaters and make sure that I stay 60 to 70 degrees with all the air that surrounds me, and then we're going to be good to go. So as soon as I get to the point where I can make really stupid requests like that, we are going to be so there. So maybe I'm in the wrong place for this rose garden thing. See you later, Yankee. Thank you for coming by, my friend. Jill said Iceland was warm. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, Peter McKinnon has a really awesome video about Iceland, actually. If you haven't seen it, I would check it out. But I think, honestly, Jill got the best. Yeah, this is not working. Look at this. This is not working. This is like all urban area now. We are totally out of our comfort zone. All right, we're just turning around now. We're gonna head back. Maybe we'll go through the kiddie park and see what's going on there. But I think that Jill got the most spectacular footage that I have seen to this point of Iceland. If you haven't seen the vlog that he did for his Iceland, that she did for her Iceland trip, there is a sequence where she's walking up on this massive waterfall, and it's just amazing. It is really, it's probably one of my favorite video pieces ever. In fact, when Wood Pigeon entered the B-roll Smackdown, it was one of those ones where when I did his channel profile, I knew exactly the video piece that I was going for, because I loved it. I loved it. That may be Wood Pigeon, one of my favorite little bits of film that I've ever seen. Besides that one, you guys probably gonna think I'm completely insane, but I'm gonna tell you about the scene that made me want to become a filmmaker, because it's so stupid that you guys are gonna be like, my goodness, this guy needs a checkup. How many of you guys have seen Dune? Oh, now the room just emptied out. Okay, so there's a scene in Dune where the main character's sister has these special abilities, and there's a sequence where the wall blows open and there's a big storm brewing outside of the castle walls, and everything is blowing around, and she's in a gown that kind of reminds me of what you would see on a nun, and she has like a thimble on her finger with this really long needle on it, and in her other hand she has like a 7-inch hunting knife, buck knife kind of thing. And there's a sequence in that where the Baron Harkonnen flies out of the window and into space, and I can already see my viewership dropping right now. He flies out the window into space, and she's standing in or not out the window, but out the hole that was made in the wall. And she is standing in this hole with the wind blowing around, and there's just this amazing audio sequence that occurs around this slow motion shot of Christina Witt, I think her name is, as a child, standing in the window with this huge buck knife and this big needle. And when I saw that, I don't know what sort of emotions that I had, but it's always stuck with me in my memory. I think that might be my favorite cinematic scene of any movie that I've ever seen, which is really dumb. But it is what it is. You guys probably now know too much about me. It's official, guys. We've crossed the threshold. You know way too much about me. If you don't know, that little girl who played that character is now a major character in a lot of movies on the Hallmark Channel, which, for those of you who have ever watched The Best Hour of My Day at any time, you probably realize that I am a Hallmark Channel junkie. It is a guilty pleasure for me. When I'm watching TV at home, it is either automotive related, where I get to watch people fix cars and set things on fire and things like that. Oh yeah, Sting was awesome in that movie. Sting was absolutely awesome in that movie. So I either watch car content or I watch the Hallmark Channel. And they're having their Christmas in July right now, so it means that it's pretty much Hallmark all the time. Michael, for your Twitter, you should put something similar to Pusa Studios and The Best Hour of My Day with pictures of your viewer. It is a fun and brilliant idea. Well, Adam Outdoors, that's awesome. I'm going to check out Pusa's Twitter and take a look. My biggest problem really is time. Like, it only takes 2 hours for me to prepare for this live broadcast, but my vlogs take 15, 16 hours on a daily basis. So when you're filming and editing and then trying to market and everything for 16 hours a day, and then you add the 2 hours in for this, we're up to 18 hours. As you can see, I don't get a lot of sleep. So mainly when stuff doesn't happen on my channel, it's because I just don't have time. In fact, if I haven't watched your content or I haven't responded to your comment, that's pretty much why. And I really apologize for that. But just know I'm working really hard, and I will get around to watching everyone's content at my, as soon as I possibly can. Monica has actually been really helping me out with this. Monica has become the Will's World Media super fanboy, for sure. She spent another 45 minutes last night talking to me about how much she loved Will's World Media channel trailer. So if you guys haven't checked out Will's World Media, apparently you need to do yourself a big favor. I, unfortunately, Wills, have not had a chance to watch it just yet. But I heard that you said you dropped something on there. I heard you said you dropped something in there that has me in it. So I will definitely try to stop by and check that out. I can't make any promises, but it is in my plan. As you can see, I am now walking through the sunny area of the park, and it is piney peeps. I like that. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Right at the beginning. All right, Will's World Media. The second that this broadcast is over, I'm going to check it out. I promise. Oh, let's see. No problem, Michael. I understand. Trying up to. Oh, I hear you, Pam. I hear you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, we might actually. I'm not sure what the thumbs up limitations are for spinning the world off of its axis, but I'm not sure we're really close yet. We're definitely gonna have to break 50 because I've done that, and unfortunately the Earth is still on its axis. So it's probably going to have to be 60 or 70 or maybe even 100 before we can get to the point where we have a good shot. How far have I walked? Probably not as far as you think, Floral Jungle. I have walked very slowly. I am tired walking already. Oh, I'm wearing people out, huh? Search Twitter for Blue Wrench Group. I certainly will, Panic D. Or Pusa, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, gotta go. Hey, Pusa, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. You guys should definitely check out Pusa Studios. Right now, they're kind of doing a series because they don't have any guests on this week, where they are profiling other people's channels and giving you tips and hints on your thumbnails and all that sort of stuff. It's really good stuff. In the Woods with Wolfies in the house. Hello, hello, hello. It is awesome to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Man, we are trying to break the Earth by getting as many thumbs up as we can. So if we get enough thumbs up, I am thinking from a scientific perspective that we might have a chance to throw the Earth off of its axis. So if you have not hit that thumbs up, let's donate all those thumbs up to the scientific endeavor of trying to see if the Earth will be stable, depending upon how many thumbs up that you get in this stream. Angel of Mercy, hello, hello, hello. I have not seen you here yet. It is wonderful to see you. Make sure everybody gives Angel of Mercy a warm welcome. Angel of Mercy, we are celebrating some absolutely fantastic milestones here today. Wood Pigeon Outdoors has reached 500 subscribers, which is just amazing. I do believe Joran was 6 away from 600 when we started the broadcast. He has not updated me as to where he is on that. Joran is an amazing moderator for this channel. He's here every day, regulating all of the discussion. So if you haven't checked out Joran, definitely do so. He's an awesome fellow. And he is very, very close to 600 subscribers, which is just amazing. We are also celebrating 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers for Adam Outdoors. What an amazing accomplishment. I'm so excited for you, Adam Outdoors. Will's World Media recently reached 200 subscribers. An amazing accomplishment. And you're gonna be so shocked, Wills, at how fast you get to 450. It goes so fast. Of course, then you're gonna hit that 450 mark, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm never gonna get there. I'm never gonna get there. So that's how that works. But you'll get there. You'll get there. You just gotta stick to it, my friends. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Did I miss? Oh, Pusa's still in the house. Couldn't leave, huh, Pusa? Well, thank you so much, man. Oh, you're welcome to hang around. We've got about 10 more minutes going here. Lots of milestones hit, everybody. Oh my gosh, In the Woods with Wolfie, you are so right. You are so right. So many cool milestones. Hey, there's an interesting little monument over here. Let's check this out. It's a long and difficult journey. Jordan is 5 away. Jordan is 5 away from 600. I know that he is worthy for sure. It is only a matter of time. This is a very interesting monument. It looks like it is set up for military purposes, if I'm not mistaken. We've got some service branches on some of the megaliths that are around it. I'm kind of assuming that these megaliths are marble, maybe? Looks like the surfaces are marble. This one's definitely marble. Pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's getting close to 200 mark. Thank you, Inspired John. It will be here before you know it. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to represent, but that is the cornerstone in the center of it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh, Autobody? I didn't even know this was here. This is neat. Unfortunately, it's not in the shade, so I'm gonna move off quick and see if I can find some shade. Woo! Man, it is hot out here today. I'm not even kidding. And I just walked through a gigantic hole. Uh-oh, Jill found out about the 500 subs. Yes, and PSPR broke 600 subs, which is just fantastic. It's just amazing. Oh, wow. So let's see, did I cover everything? Did I cover everything? Well, I should definitely cover one more time that if you are in the B-Roll SmackDown and you have not, you are a semi-finalist, I can use your entry as soon as possible. 21090 Brewing, hello, hello. Cheers to you. Oh, it's okay. It's just wonderful to see you stop by. I really appreciate it. We are playing a little game of trying to avoid the shade. But we did have some awesome conversation today about YouTube anxiety, or I mean, I think really it applies to entrepreneurial anxiety. If we're really being honest, let's face it, having anxiety and feeling like you're not good enough or you don't know the things that you need to know is definitely not exclusive to a person who broadcasts on YouTube. Any entrepreneur will probably tell you that at some point in time, doubts creep into their head and they start thinking, I don't know what I need to know, or I'm just not good enough. The best thing to do, guys, is just to throw yourself into that work. You can see a lot more about it in a much more entertaining way today in my vlog. So I hope you guys take a moment. I don't know, I think it's less than 5 minutes. Take a moment, check it out. You can see me do some bad skateboarding as well. I try to keep it fun and entertaining. Toss a couple of zingers in there. Seth Allison, hello, hello. It is wonderful to see you. I am actually getting to the point where I do need to get a drink. I don't know if you guys saw, and you're not gonna be able to see, but I am definitely showing off my inner beauty today. I have a pair of shorts on that in no way would be considered matching to the amazing and fantastic blue shirt that I have on right now. So I'm definitely showing off my inner beauty today. Oh yes, everyone, please get to know Angel of Mercy. Now, Angel of Mercy, I would love it if you could do me one small, tiny little favor. I like to talk about the amazing channels that pop in here on my stream from time to time. And the best way for me to do that is for me to remember that you were here. And unfortunately, I have like a 30-second memory. So the best thing that you can do to refresh my memory that you were here is just leave a short comment on one of my videos. Now, I know I'm not trying to get those comments. Oh, I just want to make sure that I had the opportunity to talk about your channel. And the best way for me to remember your channel is for me to have a comment in one of those, because unfortunately I don't have a lot of time to go back and watch a full 1 hour stream. So if you could just do me a big favor, pop one of those comments in there. Sets off a chain of events whereby I go check out your channel, and then next time you pop in here, I can tell all the amazing folks that are already in the room all about your channel. I love to do it. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's definitely not a shout out for me, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. It is a, it's just me talking about a friend's channel. It's me talking about a friend's channel. I do it all the time, and you don't actually have to be here to have it happen. Sometimes it just breaks out. I think I talk about M and the Gang's channel all the time. I spent half the morning already talking about Will's World Media because it's so friggin' awesome. I talk about within hiking distance, one of my absolutely favorite channels ever in the whole world. and they haven't been able to come by in quite some time. So you do not actually have to be here for me to talk about you. Barely made it. Em and the Gang, I was actually just talking about you too, because Em and the Gang is another channel that I spend so much time talking about. So you don't have to be in the room, guys, for me to talk about your channel, but if you do leave a comment and you are new, I will definitely go check out your content, so that, you know, when I get that reminder and I see you pop in here, it's first thing that comes up in my head. I cannot believe how warm it is out here, guys. You can see I've already sweated through this in a 1 hour period, and I'm not working hard here. I'm just walking. So we are at the 55 mark. Man, these things fly by. Hopefully you guys got a chance to see some fun stuff. You got a chance to see folks gawk at me, acting like a moron, walking around with a camera on a gimbal. You know, I think half of it is, first of all, I look like a moron because I'm walking around with a camera and talking to it. But secondly, the other thing that people really notice, a lot of people have never seen a gimbal before. So this fascinates them. This is like alien technology or something. So they, you know, well, admittedly, I'd never seen a gimbal before. I bought one. I didn't know how to use it or balance it, or, you know, for all I know, a gimbal was a shopping store that you'd go to. What is your gimbal? Well, I have links to it in a lot of my videos under my gear I use, but this particular gimbal is a Zhiyun Smooth Q, and I have to admit, for being seriously the cheapest gimbal on the human planet that money can buy, this gimbal is literally $100, and I think you might actually be able to get it for less than that now. It's pretty doggone good. It's pretty durable. It's pretty durable. I've taken this thing everywhere. It's gotten wet. It's fallen in the river. I wouldn't recommend that, guys. I would not recommend that. But it's fallen in the river. It's fallen off of little tiny cliffs, and you know what? It keeps on ticking. And for $100, the way I abuse my equipment, because I'm out filming outdoors every day, for $100, yeah, if I beat it up pretty good and it lasts for a decent long time, then you can, you know, then it's worth $100. Em and the Gangs, yours is acting up right now. Here's one thing I noticed about my Zhiyun Smooth Q. If once you get to the 2 flashes on the battery life screen, you are going to start to notice it does stupid things like jerk around a little bit and stuff like that. Or if you're having serious problems with it, I would definitely try a recalibration. If you need to know how to do that, Em and the Gang, I can walk you through how to recalibrate it, and that fixes a lot of the weird jerky motions that you get. You can also go into the settings and change how fast or slow that you want it to do. All of a sudden it won't stay level, acts weird. Yep, that's probably what it is, Em. The other thing is it does tend to get wonky when it's only on 2 flashing bars of battery. I noticed that it's much more stable and reliable when it's got either 3 or 4. Hey, Backpacking with Jason, thank you so much for coming by today. By the way, I did watch Backpacking with Jason's video yesterday on the Appalachian Trail. Oh my gosh, you should see the scenery and the views these guys got. Holy mackerel. It was unbelievable. It was so unbelievable. Oh, Backpacking with Jason, I'm sorry I did not bring it up earlier, and I know you have to go, but check out Backpacking with Jason's most recent video on the Appalachian Trail. He's on there with a bunch of friends, and it's just epic. It is so epic. Oh, thank you so much, Martha. I appreciate that. It is fantastic for you to stop by. Oh my goodness. Today's show was not the most thrilling and exciting show that I've ever done by any stretch of the imagination, but I think the heat takes a little bit out of you. I really do. I really do. I need something to drink. So I want to thank everybody who took the time to come and hang out with me for this hour. You guys are an absolute blessing. And man, Joy Stewart, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hello, hello, hello. Getting off the couch today. Please come back and let me know. You will be so fun and make Michael's day. Absolutely. Absolutely. So just keep in mind that these live shows are only going to stay up anymore for 24 hours, and then they will go down. Thank you, Wills. I appreciate it. You guys, I want you to do me a big favor. Go out there and make your day count. You know, find something in your day or in your life that will make whatever you do today memorable so that it's not just another day. Not everybody has the same opportunity that I do to go out and just do crazy things and film whatever on a daily basis, and I understand that. But you got to take it on yourself to make every day as memorable as you possibly can so that so that you know when you're looking back 10 years from now they don't all look the same. So just think about it. Make the effort. Go out there, see a waterfall, um, have a cookout, hug your kids, and I want everybody to go ahead and have a great day, guys. Love you so much, so much. Have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is never promised, Jungle Flora. You are so right. Love you guys.